How About That Cigar is proud to bring you coverage of the 2022 PCA show, and it's all brought to you by the new Nica Rustica Adobe from Drew Estate.
How About That Cigar? PCA Trade Show 2022. We're here with Oliver Naveau from United Cigar, brother.
How you doing, my man?
How's day 2 of the trade show
so
far?
So far it's early, but it's fantastic. It's great to see the energy. We were just talking about that before. The energy, the smiles, people walking through the aisles. It's all positive. So we're very excited just to close out in a couple days. But it's been a great show so far.
Yeah, good. So starting with the trade show this year, and as things were leading up to it, there's a lot of big news coming from you guys. You guys are very busy, and there's a lot of irons in the fire. So very exciting. So talk us through some of the new featured stuff that you guys are working on right now.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, when you say a lot of irons in the fire, absolutely, because it's cooking, it's going, it's a lot of stuff. But to introduce some of the new lines and new features that are coming out for Selected Tobacco. We are in the fall, early winter. We have the Byron 19th Century Epique Poema Humidor coming out. Only 250 humidors have been made. This will be an offering to retailers as a thank you. So there's no cost on the humidor to the retailers. It's just a beautiful display, a unique piece. When they purchase the Byron Epique Poema, they'll have access to the humidor. Great piece that we're very excited about. Great response at the show.
Nice.
From there, we have the Nelson Alfonso, or just the Nelson line. Sorry, this will be coming out in 2023. Okay. We wanted to showcase it at the show. This is still, as all of Selected Tobacco does, the cigars are resting and aging in the aging room. And I say aging room because Nelson uses 5 different cedars: Cuban, Spanish, Mexican, Brazilian, Lebanese, and then brings humidity down to 40% and then back up to 70. So that course, over the course of 1 to 2, this is 2 to 3 years of age, that cleans the cigar when it goes down to 40%, and then when it goes back up to 70, it's breathing in all the different cedar notes. So this will be a line that's a little more elevated than the Byron or the Bandolero already that you're smoking. Yeah. It will have a little more kick and spice. Okay. So more of that medium to full body.
Very nice. Yeah. We're moving right here?
Yeah, we're moving right along. So just featuring some of the lines of the 20th century in the Byron. That's the Londinese. Now the Byron, all Atabes are in boxes. They used to come in jars. Yeah. So we've switched that over to be a little more, retail and consumer friendly.
Very nice. Love that ashtray too.
Yeah, and the ashtray. Nelson. That's what Nelson's really was known for originally. He does a lot of the design work, and then his family being in the cigar business, a few hundred years ago. And that's where they introduced, which brings us to the Byron 1850. His family was in tobacco in Cuba. They had a line called Byron, and that's where we saw the Byron line coming out. Now to celebrate the start of Byron in 1850, he's come out with the Byron 1850 line. This is a 200 box production, much more exclusive, but these rest for 5 years in the aging room. They're placed in a separate aging room that now, with those cedars, Nelson's starting to use a little bit of oak in the aging room. So it just adds another layer and a little more Nicaraguan ligero.
Nice.
So again, only 200 boxes per size. There will be 6 total sizes. 4 sizes will be available to ship in about October.
Okay. Very nice.
And then brings us to, walking down. We have the Bandolero line that's now in boxes. Yep. 3 different blends. We have the Adventureros line, the Clandestino, and the Traficante. All using Ecuadorian wrapper, different shades, and slight variations on the filler.
Yeah, I just lit this one up a minute ago.
That's the Serie A.
Yeah, the Serie A is smoking really nice. Very nice.
Beautiful, beautiful. Then as we go into the booth here, you'll see this Atabey humidor will be opened up. This is also a limited production. 250 humidors are made as a Selected Tobacco United account. You'll have access to this humidor. Again, no charge on the humidor. We want to offer that to the retailers, but there will be a minimum box buy-in for a humidor like this.
Sure.
So we'll see that in a bit opened up. We're expanding the tube line on Atabey, so those are 3-pack tubes. So eventually every Vitola of Atabey will have its own 3-pack tube.
Nice.
We can venture inside now.
Yeah.
And then I'd love to show you one of the designs that's coming out for the grand selection of the Alfonso line. This will be in 2023. So just some of, again, Nelson's design work, the creativity is unmatched.
I love that. Yeah, that's unlike anything you see. The shaping,
Yeah, thank you.
It's
Thank you.
beautiful. Man, love it.
Then it brings us to, we can show you the Atabey humidor fully open.
Oh, look at that.
So the Atabey humidor features 60 Atabeys, and that's 5 cigars of each vitola. So you can see we'll have 20 on the top row, 20 in the front drawer, and then 10 on each side drawer.
That's incredible.
As I said, only 250 will be made. This will be a 2023 launch. And again, as an established selected tobacco account, that's the Atabey Byron Bandolero. We want to give that to the retailers to help promote
it's a
it.
showpiece.
Yeah.
That's one of those pieces that you put out to be proud of. And
Yeah, thank
it's
you
stunning.
so much. Thank you so much. And then we can bring you just for a quick look at the Alfonso, quick sneak peek. Some of his design work again on the ashtray, just very unique, different style. But the Alfonso will also be available in tubes. That should be maybe towards the end of the year, early 2023.
And are these also 3 count?
These will also be 3 count packs.
Okay.
Yep. Now, these will be released later in the year, early next year, but the Alfonso line will start to ship to select retailers in September or October.
Okay.
And the Alfonso will be released in 2 boxes. One will be more of a dress box, and then the secondary box available as well. So only six vitolas on the Alfonso, shipping in late September, early October. And again, between the Byron 1850 and the Alfonso, you're looking at a cigar that's placed into the aging room, humidity brought down to 40, back to 70. This is placed in the aging room with a little bit of the oak.
Oh yeah.
To give it a different complexity.
Nice. Yeah, presentation across the board. What he's doing with aging, like you said, with the different woods, it's unique, it's fun, it's different, and it obviously makes a difference in the final product with the aromas, with the flavors. So it's exciting.
Yeah,
very
thank
exciting.
you so much. Yeah, we're very excited with it. It's always, when Nelson and I, we talk, on obviously a regular basis, but when I see these renderings, because he's based in Madrid, I see the renderings of the humidor, I see the renderings of the cigar, but when I actually see it in person and able to smoke it, it's just a different level. So yeah, thank you
very
so much.
Cool.
And one last I was going to show you,
of course.
the Byron or the Alfonso for next year. I showed you the ashtray. Here's another Atabey ashtray. Again, limited release. Only 50 have been produced for this year. Hopefully, by the end of this year, we'll have that out to some of our retailers.
That's fantastic.
And then to see the entire line of what's coming in 2023, the Alfonso Grand Selection.
Yeah.
We'll bring you right around. Here's some more of the Alfonso.
Man, again, just the look is it's so eye-catching, and you can see super close up that there's so much attention to detail. The finishes are stunning.
There's absolutely no rush to put this to market. He wants it to be not only aesthetically pleasing, beautiful to the eye, but then the end product has to be spot on.
Yeah.
So,
man,
and
love
then,
it.
yeah, one last.
Yeah.
Excuse me. One second. And then we can conclude with some of the design work. We saw the Byron or the Alfonso Grand Selection ashtray earlier, but this will be the 2023 release with the Alfonso, the second Alfonso ashtray on the bottom, with also tubes that will accompany the line.
All right, so now we're here on the United Cigar side. So walk us through all the cool stuff going on here.
Absolutely. So the magic of production. We're over here at the United Cigar booth. So this year we worked with Arnold Andre. We picked up their distribution exclusively in the U.S. They're a 200-year-old German company that started producing premium lines in 2011. So we're featuring the Montosa and the Terra Nova. Montosa, 1 blend, 2 wrappers, Ecuadorian shade, and then Mexican San Andres on the wrappers on Montosa. Terra Nova has 2 different lines, the Dark-Fired Kentucky, but it's a very subtle Dark-Fired Kentucky.
Yeah, having smoked it, I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. Subtle, but it's still got the mild great aromas, but really subtle.
But really so it doesn't overpower the
Exactly.
cigar. The Araparique, using Brazilian tobaccos, very nice, medium-bodied, tons of flavor, very complex, but still very, very subtle.
Absolutely.
We just had Hanky, and we missed him. Just had Hanky here. We worked with Hendrik over at the KBF factory to introduce the Red Anchor line. This is a 250-year-old brand that we are introducing at the PCA show. One size will be available, the 6x52 Admiral. A beautiful 2000 Habano Ecuadorian wrapper. We're using tobaccos from the Kellner family farm. It's an incredible cigar. We're very excited to have that release here. Next year, we'll be able to release 4 additional sizes.
Okay.
So it'll be a PCA 2023. I'm smoking right now the Abuelo. That's made by JRE. That was nice little production with them. 100% Corojo filler binder with a Honduran Habano wrapper.
Beautiful. Very nice.
La Mesa Cubana has been very well received. It's a very, very easy smoking cigar. Great for the morning, just to start for that morning commute, heading to work. You know it's Monday, you're already stressed out, you want something to relax, that's the Mesa Cubana.
Yeah.
And then the Yaya, we're just launching here at the PCA show with a PCA exclusive short Robusto. Available in 4 vitolas. We have the Robusto, Toro, and Gordo. Boxes of 15, so again, very very friendly on the shelf, and friendly to the consumer purchase. Then we look at some of the collaborations that we do in the United portfolio that keeps the customer interested, keeps the retailer interested. Really just fun projects that we do. Last year we launched the cigar bar with Aladino. So we take the cigar that's in the market, in the round, we box press it and then feature it in the cigar bar. Last year, as I said, was the Aladino. This year is the Rocky Patel Silver Bar, cigar bar. It will feature 3 different Rockies. You'll have the Edge Corojo, the Vintage 2003, and then the Sun Grown. So one pack will have 3 different Rockies, box pressed. That should ship right around the September time, just in time for the that holiday
Very
season,
cool.
our Halloween.
Very cool.
Some of the other collaborations as United Firecracker retailers. That gives the retailer access to the limited releases that we do. So every year there's one limited release that comes out. This year was the Bandolero, which was, again, humbling and so exciting to release. You're looking at 2 years of age on a firecracker. The Bandolero firecracker was a mix, a blend between Series A and Series C.
Okay.
So even unique to his core line. We released the Wise Man Maduro firecracker last year. This year we'll re-release that to the retailers in the fall.
Nice.
So yeah, very, very exciting line. La Giana had a little brand extension. We have the natural, so we have on the shelf red, white, and blue to meet the United critique that we like to have. But the angelic line has a little bit of a sweet tip, and you can tell the difference between, say, the natural and the angelic, because it has a little Maduro halo at the top, but it has a sweet tip, so it offers just a little subtlety to it.
Nice.
So and then finally the Garofalo line we worked with Perdomo, so a beautiful Nicaraguan blend on the Connecticut Maduro and the Sun Grown. You're looking at a pure Nicaraguan on the Maduro and the Sun Grown, and the Connecticut has a little bit of an Ecuadorian Ecuadorian wrapper on it, but a little more kick to the line. Nice soft spice, very medium to full, but very, very smooth.
And those are, you said, from the Perdomo factory?
Perdomo factory.
Okay, fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, man, just keep doing it.
We're trying.
And we'll keep smoking them. And we appreciate your time
Absolutely.
so much.
I appreciate your time. Thank you,
All right.
guys.
Thank you so much. We'll see you again for more PCA 22 coverage.